Alright, so continuing our journey, we now have some XP to be able to upgrade some skills. So what we're gonna do is just upgrade the damage of the arrows. And that's it. So we got ourselves our armor, which is this one, which is gonna be very useful. So let's go. We're going to the Volunder Mines and we are taking our grip.
So, Brock said his friend was dwarven like him. He's wearing a green ring.
Gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
Also, there's a lot of soft Svartalheim steel which we do need
Dwarven.
to
No
be
way.
able to upgrade
His crew?
the armor
Which marks?
that we're gonna get once we go to Alfheim.
I guess we keep looking. If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no help.
It does not attack.
Mom makes it sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not come here. Come.
And in case you're wondering, there is no treasure, that is just money. Alright, so here we're gonna drop down, we're gonna aim for it. There we go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill the nightmares because they can possess enemies. And once they possess them, the enemies become stronger.
Not him.
Oh, I know what we can upgrade. This one. Yeah, that skill, what it does is allow me to make like a little rush forward to be able to hit enemies. The remnant.
No ring.
Yeah, it's gonna be nightmare suit, just use runic. Take him out. Alright, it's important that you come to this part so we'll be able to pick up the map for the treasure.
Yes, sir.
So that map is the one that is on Cliff of the Raven. Oops. Right here. This part. So once we exit the mines, we will go there. And what it is in there is 5 soft Svartalheim steel and money. But my one is just the steel.
Follow me a trail.
This next part is a little bit difficult, so we will use these exploding pots. And also just don't forget to use runic.
Ring! On that severed hand! Attached to the soul eater. We know what happened to Vari now. We can help ourselves up. No need to
So that's what happened. They just don't flinch when you hit him, and also they increase their health. You need to stun them in order to be able to get the nightmare out of them. Alright, so this part is relatively difficult. So what I do here is basically just take cover behind this pillar. And just throw the axe and make some ticks like this. There we go. Now once he's down, just run it. And then grab him. So you can maximize your damage. Now, once we damage him, there's going to be Draugr here, so watch out. Yeah, back down. So now he's down, take out the Draugr. Alright, so this runic is a light runic that I do use. However, I'm gonna stay with Health Touch because of the faster cooldown and also fast startup. Because right now this runic is a little bit slow, however it's stronger than Health Touch. So we will use them, but I will use it later. Okay, so there's money right there. However, I don't think it's worth going for it because it takes a little bit of time. So I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, just explode this fast. Do not let the nightmares do their job. I will upgrade this one. So you want to go for the money that is up there, you go from this way. But I will not go for it. because it takes time. Alright, so this enemy has a shield, and we do not have the skill to break the guard of an enemy. So what we're gonna do is just gonna hit him. I'm gonna let him hit me, and then I'm gonna parry, or we could just freeze him. I suppose that's an easy way. So we got what we need and we are leaving.
What'd you find? Your alchemist.
I'm sorry, bro. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside, and well, he must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Peruxi.
So this is the grip that we want. So this is a higher level, but this one give us more strength. But since we cannot upgrade it, we're gonna stick with this grip, and we're gonna upgrade it.
I'll take a closer look at this here ring. Maybe Angari left a bit of magic inside for you. Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips.
There we go.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
All right.
What was the other?
So once we go for the treasure, we are basically ready to go for the story, because we will got everything that we can.
Come, boys.
Sorry.
So the frog and the sun just walked away from the light.
Yes.
It's really not a story. If the sun jumped in, it would be a story.
Then trapped. Starved. While they watched helplessly.
See? That's a story.
Alright, so this is the treasure of the map that we just picked up, and it's going to be 5 soft steel. Excellent. Also, there's money here. Do not forget it. And also, there is a Muspelheim cipher piece here.
Cipher piece. I'll see what I can fit together.
Oops. Alright, so now we got everything that we can get. We got the Nornir from Lookout Tower. We got the map, the treasure. We got another Nornir. We got a Nornir and the grip, and also the favor of the spirit of Stonefalls. And also we got Brock's favor from Volunder Mines. So that's basically we can get. I know there's towers we can go and pick up some artifacts for extra money, and also there's realm tails. But uh, for me, it's not worth going because it's just little money and takes some time. So I think we're okay now with all the things we can get, and we can continue our story. So the result is that we're now level 2.5. We also have 3 enchantment sockets, so we can use them. So that's basically it for the first part. Well, for the first time of the water drop. So we will now continue to the story. This guy's going to rush you. Just drop the axe or parry. It's your choice. Oops, I messed it up. So this is our third Muspelheim cipher. However, we need 4 to open the realm, and we won't be able to.
Sounds like those moose behind me.
The last Muspelheim piece is going to be way later in the game.
What were those things? They smell awful.
Your mother called them scorn bullets. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching me something.
Yes.
Whoa. Sure is foggy here. Another door. Should
No. He is of no consequence.
Excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good one. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked me to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
I knew it. You are Brock's brother. The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy. Okay then. I will just. Oh. 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 Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So, what were you working on?
Oh, that. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
Hey, Sindri. We found something interesting.
Alright, I'm pretty sure we can. I think we can pick this up good. Oh, okay. Alright, so we are gonna get a lot of projectile enemies. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upgrade this skill so I can return them the stuff they launched. There we go. You see? And also, in combination with our talisman of parries, you see, I blocked for a long time there. Until I, oh damn it, until I parry, I managed to parry that. Very annoying. So first of all, I'm gonna get this.
Hey, Sindri.
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now. Please be careful. I'm still fixing that. Stupid. Tell me what's wrong with you.
I'll pick it up later. So we're gonna get some piece of equipment that favors cooldown. However, I prefer strength over cooldown, so I will not use it.
Matter alone, boy.
Okay.
So we get our third horn and we expand our range. Alright, so right there, on that side, there's money we can get. However, it's just a little bit of money, so I won't go for it. I'll just continue to the story. We will be back here anyway, later in the game, so it is fine.
I can't tell. Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
Alright, so there's another piece of the equipment, but I came here for the steel and also because I'm going to sell it to get myself some extra money. Alright, so he just a little bit of money and then we...
Do you think for this last leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
I just meant I spent more time with her. You were always hunting.
What would serve you to stop talking?
I missed that.
Kinda sick.
There we go. Alright, for this next part, we got two options. We can stun the ogre with bare hand and arrows, or we can just use Spartan Rage. But I'm gonna use Rage because it is faster. Alright, so spam Runic, and then Stun, and we use him to take out the other enemies.
Here? Who built this place?
Alright, so right there's a runic attack, but I do not use that, so I will not go for it. I will only go for the treasure. That's it. Wow. Why am I getting hit?
Whoa. I can see why Mom wanted us to bring her here.
Indeed.
Is that smoke?
Alright, so up to here, there's basically no turning back
Stay back,
until
boy.
way later.
What is that?
So if you miss something,
Must find another way.
or you
out.
want to do something else, do
Wait.
not
Well,
do
she
not
was here,
go to
and she
the
could get us
Black
past
Breath.
this.
My magic is useless against the Black Breath, and there's no way around it. Odin saw to that long ago.
What are you doing here?
Making sure you can finish your journey.
Why wait to warn us?
I was busy, saving my friend, if you remember. The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this glow mean to you?
It's everything.
Follow me.
Why help us?
Maybe I see more of myself in you than I'm willing to admit. Maybe. Maybe by helping you, I'll make up for a lifetime of mistakes. Or maybe I just like you,
Even though we shot your friend?
even though you shot my friend. Yes.
Where must we go?
To a realm beyond your own.
We're going to another realm? Are you coming with us?
Only for a little while.
Only for a little. We'll use this. Great God.
Sindri said it was broken.
Sindri.
The dwarf at the foot of these hills.
He was fixing it when we got here.
No one was there when I passed by. Perhaps he finished. Dwarves are awfully resourceful.
And irritating, based on the two we have met.
That too.
Alright, so all this part is just walking, talking, no encounters. And it takes like 10 minutes for the whole thing.
Tyr's temple is at the center of the lake. It is from there we travel to Alfheim. Thankfully, it's no longer underwater.
Why is that creature in the bay?
No one knows. He just appeared one day. Soon after, Thor attacked, and their battle could be felt across all the realms. Ultimately, it ended in a stalemate, and Thor returned to Odin empty-handed. The serpent stayed and grew so large, he now spans all of Midgard.
See? Told you.
They've hated each other ever since, destined to kill each other in Ragnarok.
You believe in Ragnarok?
I do wish I didn't too.
You know, we actually talked to the world serpent.
You did?
An exaggeration.
I'm good with languages, even ones I've never heard before. But when he talks, I can't understand any of it.
Sadly, no one can. He speaks a dead tongue.
Oh. It's the one.
Watch your step. Just along here.
Sure? We came through here before and there's no way to talk. See?
Is that so? Let me show you something. Are you watching? Dios!
It's solid.
Elven architecture. My bowstring was soaked in the light of Alfheim. It can now reawaken the magic of the elves.
Wait, it won't just disappear, will it?
Not as long as the light shines free. This way.
I want one. Those roots. What kind of magic is that?
It's Vanir.
From Vanaheim?
You know of it?
Just stories. Mother didn't say much about the Vanir gods. Just that they're always at war with the Aesir. As compared to Odin and Thor, they're the good guys.
There are no good gods, boy. Thought I taught you that.
giants, Great Tyr used it to travel the 9 realms and keep the peace between them.
Doesn't seem very peaceful. Everywhere we go, we're attacked. Especially by dead things.
The risen dead grow ever more numerous. Once the roads and trails would have been full of people. Now all have hid or fled, save for the Reavers, savage enough to survive in such a world. Make a right at the bottom of these stairs.
Hey, another one of those light crystals.
Wait there while I reawaken the light. Liosa.
That did it. What are we doing exactly?
Mending the disrepair. Start by lifting that axle. Good. Now push it back into place. Now realign the wheel onto the track. Perfect. Now push the bridge along the track.
How is the whole entire bridge turning? Cool. You're really strong.
Just keep pushing until the bridge reaches its first position. Tired yet?
No.
He's always been really strong. So about the dead. We heard some calling hell once. But what are they?
They are poor, restless souls, denied their judgment and their peace.
By what? Did Vanir magic raise the dead?
It could, once. But this is no spell. This plague of dead is but a symptom of a world out of balance. Something or someone has meddled with powerful forces. That is all I know for sure. That's perfect. Come back up. We're ready now.
That was impressive. You didn't hurt your back, did you?
I did not hurt my back.
Through these doors.
Wait. So did the giants or the elves build Tyr stuff?
All races destruction. It was the last great act of cooperation between the realms before peace disappeared for good. Liosa.
Your bowstring stopped glowing.
Its power is now depleted. Only a few knocks of magic remained in the bowstring, and we used them. Your bow, please. Once you claim the light of Alpine, infuse the bowstring with its power. Don't forget.
I thought if you're not coming with us.
I'll try, but measures were taken to keep me trapped in Midgard.
Why?
The gods don't care for me much.
What is this? It's so dark.
This temple has been asleep, underwater for almost 150 years. It needs only the light of the Bifrost to reawaken.
Those roots don't look like your magic.
They aren't. These roots are part of the Great World Tree, and make travel between the realms possible. Approach the table.
How does it work?
You will need this, a Bifrost, to create travel between realms. It can capture, hold, and transfer the light of Alfheim. Place the Bifrost there.
Yeah, when I saw the map for the first time,
What now?
I knew that even Midgard is a very big map. There is going to be other maps, like other dimensions, other worlds. And once I saw this, then my theory was correct.
well as the realm towers that encircle the Lake of Nine.
My idea was correct. There are
All
other
realms exist in the
worlds,
same physical space, reflections of each
but they're
other.
called realms.
These doors, the towers outside, and the 9 realms are all intertwined and coexisting on the branches of the one tree, separated only by the Bifrost light of Alfheim. This place can focus and control that light.
And is this the world tree?
Only an artistic representation of it. No, the Yggdrasil is much, much more than this. The tree of life is bound to the fate of the world, just as we are bound to it. The tree nourishes our souls. The dew from its leaves feeds our valleys and rivers. The tree's very existence supports all of creation along its boughs. Its life energy interwoven into the tapestry. Birth, growth, death, and rebirth. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree. So, that's how it works. But I'm guessing you were looking for a more practical answer. Very well. The bridge you pushed outside is currently positioned to lead to the realm of Vanaheim. Instead, turn the wheel to our actual destination, Alfheim.
Who's moving the big bridge outside?
Yes, the wheel turns the bridge, and the bridge aligns to the different realm towers on the lake outside.
Wait, there's no tower on this.
And that's why realm travel to Jotunheim is impossible. Without a tower for the bridge to lock into, the sequence can't begin. Every realm has a travel room that unlocks the bridge to that realm. I'm giving you the one for Alfheim. Now you can lock in your destination.
So here we go.
We're ready. Remember to take the bypass. You don't want to lose that. Now the realm travel bridge will lock, and the realm between realms. See that giant crystal? Each realm has a corresponding one that focuses and amplifies the power of the bypass, opening the bridge to that realm. That's why realm travel is only possible from this room.
What about that one round tower beside the lake?
The Jotunheim Tower disappeared from all realms over 100 winters ago, when the giants vanished from Midgard. Where the tower went and how they moved it remain a mystery.
I'm still here.
Follow me.
Bifrost is dark.
This trip was its last use. There's no going back until it's replenished with the light of Alfheim.
So we are trapped.
Someone of your ability should have little trouble getting back.
Hell yeah.
With the captured light.
Especially when you're playing on Giving God of War. Very little trouble.
Welcome to Alfheim, gentlemen. Think you can spot the light? I can barely see it. Something's wrong. See that column of light on the horizon? It's housed in the heart of a ring temple. We'll find what we need there. No. Damn it, not yet.
What's happening?
Magic, you must step into the light. But be very careful.
She's not dead. Is she?
Not likely.
Chun, chun, chun. Alpine.
Look at this place.
So indeed, we're now on another world. So the fact that I managed to know there are other realms by watching the map is because up there on the top side it just say Midgard, and I can see multiple parts of the map here but it's still saying Midgard. So that's basically telling you that that is the name of the world you are now. So that means there has to be that is a space for other names to other worlds. So this is basically it. That is the reason how I managed to know there are other worlds.
Stay by me.
And also we are running out of time, so I will cut it here and we will continue on the next part. See ya.